What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new video, and I want to talk today about cleanliness, keeping the gym looking good, and at least keeping it at par at least. Now, if you've ever been to a garage gym, warehouse setting, CrossFit, whatever you want to say, you'll notice that cleanliness is not always what seems to be, priority numero uno. With a big gym, the LA Fitnesses, the Gold's Gym, full staff, everything looks like it's spot clean and shined and polished and wiped down every 10 to 15 minutes. The biggest issue you'll probably have is, oh no, there's no paper towels in the bathroom. Oh my God, the end of the world. But having that grittiness, a little bit of sweat, a little bit of chalk in the area can help build the atmosphere. And the reasoning, at least in my mind I have it, is if you walk into a gym and it looks like everything is fresh out of the package, wiped down, no chalk, no dust, no stains, no anything anywhere, and you start sweating on everything, throwing chalk everywhere, you're gonna feel a little awkward. You're gonna feel like you're the person who's making the gym dirty. So that grittiness, a little bit of chocolate in here, that builds the atmosphere. It gives more of that, I keep saying grit, but that's really the best word that I can think of right now. It doesn't have to be so far to the point where your barbells, the knurling is gone because there's chalk and sweat and dead skin grinded and buried in there. You don't need to have stains and sweat and chalk caked all over the floor, toilet paper hanging around in the bathroom. No, that is way too far. I've been to gyms like that where you can see all the chalk and hair from pets and people in between every single stall mat, and it's gross. You see marks on there, you don't know if there's sweat or something else. So what I want to do today is take you a little bit around the gym, how I do the cleaning style here to make sure that it is up to at least par at best. So that way if you walk into our gym, you don't have that constant anxiety that you're going to sit on a bench and walk away with hepatitis A, B, C, or D, if there even is one. So let's get to cleaning. Now the first thing I like to do is clean the mirrors. Now it might be common sense, but whenever you're cleaning, it's nice to work, top down. You want to start at the top, all the way at the top of the mirror, and not really just the top of the mirror, but you want to start at the top of the gym. You want to get the top of the squat racks, you want to get anything that might be loose, because when you get that loose stuff, it's going to fall down to the floor, and then when you get to your final step, which is vacuuming and mopping, all that stuff's just laying there for you. You don't want to, do the floor first and then start cleaning up the equipment, because now you're going to have all this stuff that was on the equipment, chalk, dust, whatever it is, falling onto your freshly mopped floor. So let's get these mirrors right here. That way you can see yourself as you're squatting. Now I usually squat in front of this squat stand right here, and when I'm getting towards heavier weights, sometimes I spit on the mirror. Ooh, honestly, I'm not really sorry about it, because when you're pushing heavy weight, you can do whatever you want. Now I'm not really going to go into depth about cleaning barbells. We actually do have a video on how to properly clean your barbells, so I'll put that link in the description below. But as a very basic overview, you want to get yourself some brass brushes. I have a small little wooden right here that's like $2 at Home Depot, or a bigger one with a bulkier handle that was more like $3. Pick one, each one, it's going to do the job. You don't want to get something too abrasive like stainless steel or harder metals, because it will hurt the finish on the barbell. Brass, I found, has been kind of that happy medium between not being too soft, but also not being too harsh as well, not being too hard, I guess. So just go through and get all the loose chalk, all the loose sweat, things like that off of there. Probably once every month, twice a month, once every quarter, whatever schedule you want to create for it. I would go through and also oil your barbells, just so they make sure they keep their moisture, and also to help prevent rusting. Now with all your pads, you can choose any sort of disinfectant wipe. Like to me, I'm just using this Great Value stuff because it is a great value for what you get. But then you just wipe it down. There's really nothing to it. All you have to do is make sure you're getting all that sweat, all that chalk off of there. That way the next person that comes in, they don't have to feel like they're getting that sloppy seconds in terms of using the machine. Along with wiping down the pads, one thing you also should probably do, I would say a couple times a month, honestly, depending on your facility, is go around and just wipe down the equipment. And I mean like wiping down, not just where you see chalk marks, but also, these safety sleeves right here. One of the biggest places, honestly, that gets the most, not just chalk, but sweat, is this stabilizer right here on both the power racks. Because when you're racking and unracking the bar, your head and a lot of your body is really right over top of this at times. and that's usually where a lot of the sweat is going to fall. Yeah, you'll get sweat, you know, on the stall mats right where your feet are, but when I'm unracking and re-racking the bar and such, you know, this stabilizer takes a lot of sweat on it. And if you leave that there, that's just going to cause it to rust. So go around, you know, wipe down all edges, you know, where chalk, sweat, and any type of dust particle, you know, really could fall. It's really going to add that extra touch, so when somebody actually walks in your gym, they notice, you know, how clean it is. It's those little details that's really going to pop out of them. Because some people will just clean, you know, the main areas that, you know, a customer is going to see, but they won't worry about the little details with it. They're kind of just, you know, polishing the surface. They're not really doing anything beyond that. It's like if you say, oh, I have a really clean car, and you just get, you know, the car washed on the outside, but, you know, inside the car, in the glove box, in the cup holders, it's really grimy and gross. So these are those little details that will really make your gym pop. Now, the bathroom is not a glamorous thing to clean, and honestly, no one likes cleaning it whatsoever. But I can guarantee you, if you have a business, gym, or even just a fiance that you live with at home, you will do a lot better in life if you have a clean bathroom. So just take some nice all-purpose cleaner right here, spray it over everything, and then just walk away. You're good. I'm just kidding. Actually clean everything, spray it on the toilet, spray it on the sink, wipe it down, use some toilet bowl cleaner. Of course. A big thing you want to do in terms of cleanliness and also just, you know, overall disease prevention is cleaning and wiping down the dumbbell handles. Dumbbell handles, people don't really understand how filthy and how infested those things can become. Someone asked me the question once, would you rather lick the ass end of a bench press pad or lick a dumbbell handle? All day long, I would lick the bench press pad, because even in a commercial setting where they have just wipes hanging down where you can pull them down and wipe after you're done working on a piece of equipment, more people think about wiping down a pad on a piece of machinery or equipment than a dumbbell handle, because, well, someone's going to come grab it the second I put it down anyway. I used to go to a garage gym, a more like, you know, hard style bodybuilding gym, and the way they would clean the dumbbell handles, they just had a can of Lysol and they would walk around and just spray them on all the dumbbells, which is good, you know, for, you know, to clean them, I guess, in the sense of just sanitizing them, but it doesn't actually clean them. Just like a barbell, you can get sweat, chalk, grime, and dead skin stuck in these knurls as well. So these need to be cleaned. Now, you don't have to brush them off as much as a regular barbell that's going to have probably a heavier amount of chalk and stuff in it, but a dumbbell handle, at least clean it every single day, just wipe it down. That way any loose chalk or sweat that's just on the surface, you can get the majority of it just by going through and wiping it down. Again, a simple little wipe right here, wipe one side, wipe the other, and right there, you can't tell because I'm not zoomed in and my camera's not good enough, but it shines a lot better just after that very first wipe. And lastly, we're going to mop the floors. We're just going to use a little bit of cleaning solution, put it in a bucket, and mop around. Little tip, if you have 4x6 stall mats like we do here, do not put so much water down at once that the water starts to seep in between the cracks and under the stall mats. That's going to immediately lead to a disgusting gym. So use enough water to get the mop nice and wet, but don't use so much to where it's going to pool and you're going to have a big pile of it. So let's get to it. And there we go, a nice clean gym. We have floors that are mopped, toilet paper is stocked, clean barbells, and pads free of visible sweat marks. And it smells good. I sprayed a little Febreze in here, so got to take it in. That's how we do it here. That's what's all about, the customer experience. We want to make sure that every single person, every customer member that walks in these doors, either for a tour or for a workout, has a great experience and leaves satisfied. Like I mentioned earlier, we do have a video going more in depth about how to clean and maintain your bar for longevity. I'll put that link in the description below. And if you want to see more videos by us and watch us as we continue to grow, hit that subscribe button over there. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and from here at Universal Strength Gym, train hard, and we'll see you next time.